Hey guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. It is 12:53, 12:53, yes, May 5th, 2022. Okay, before I forget, okay, I just wanted to update talk about the AVAX macro support over the next like a few weeks. That way, if it gets there, we won't be waiting for something to buy and all that good stuff. Okay, so AVAX has a nice macro directional move. Okay, so if you guys recall back in June, right, we were looking for a support somewhere around like a $21, right? It dumped all the way down to $11 before pumping all the way up to like $160. Okay, so now it is making a top formation right here. Okay, the top formation, you can look at it in multiple ways. You can look at it in in terms of head and shoulder. Okay, that's the first thing we will talk about. Okay, so you can see like if you even do a measure move like that, right? The measure move one-to-one extension of your top formation. It doesn't matter if you want to look at it in terms of head and shoulder or if you want to look at it differently. But from top to bottom, measure move going to take us where 0.618. We will talk about it in terms of Fibonacci later on. Okay, 50% pullback. Okay, so the next way to look at it is like you could look at it as a descending triangle. Okay, possibly something like that. All right, something like that, regardless of how long it stays in this range above the 382. We will talk about the Fibonacci later on and all that good stuff. Okay, so that's going to give you the same exact measure move. Okay, so another way of looking at it, like it is the breakout of the macro trend line support right here. Okay, so it means like it doesn't have to drop as of now. It can still do something like that and hug the macro trend line before getting a big volume. Okay, the next topic going to be the Fibonacci area. So we talked about the top formation. Now let's talk about the Fibonacci area. Okay, so the swing low I'm using is right here. Okay, if you're comfortable, you can use that one, but since like we got a great confluence regions, it's better to use this one as of now till it is invalidated. So it's swing low from 250, swing high all the way up to like a 150 range. 382 Fibonacci is right here. Okay, it is right around like $58. That's where we bouncing off of at, right? So now the next Fibonacci support going to be at 382. If you take a look at 382, it is at $32. I think I talk about it like in my in my public live stream when I was saying like 382 being at $32. Okay, so $32 going to be the first temporary support. We could look for a potential triangular formation, wedge pattern, flat, zigzag, whatever. But we could just say, hey, we're possibly going to get some sort of a consolidation right here, and after that, if the move is even strong, it could push back up to the previous Fibonacci, but we don't know. We're just going to speculate a potential sideways correction, and after that, we're going to be looking for the deeper move all the way down to $20. Okay, so first accumulation range $32, right, for a potential move like to a 43, 45 range, or even 52, depending on 58, depending on volatility. Don't want to basically speculate too much, right? Wait, how high it will go without getting like enough enough data and all that good stuff, right? But as of now, since like we got a directional data, let's just focus on the directional data 30 to 33, and then basically 21 to 21 to 19. So that's all I wanted to cover for AVAX. Okay, so if you take a look at it right here, it has a nice curvature. Okay, you can see right here on the MACD, nothing is saying like it will be pushing to the upside. That's why I kept saying whenever you see this type of curvature right here, right, also had a nice curvature, it pumped to the upside. Okay, created a divergence right there. Okay, so it's only 4 minutes. Let's take a look at it on the 3D. So on the 3D time frame, as you can see right here, that's why I kept saying don't fall for these bullish divergences. Okay, you can see right here. I will do it in details, right? You can see we got a nice bullish divergence right there, and I keep telling you it was these only going to print a flat correction right there. Your bullish divergence is over after the negative crossover. So if you take a look at, I think ZEC USDT for Craig, right? Craig, I think we discussed it right here when I was telling you like I'm not sure if you were still interested. That's why I did not basically want to keep on talking about it. We said this one was a expanded flat. You could call it even a zigzag, but the most important thing is like you spot the direction, the shift in direction. Your MACD will give you the shift in direction, shift in direction, shift in direction. And it's better to always try to spot it on the higher time frame. Sometimes when the volatility is low, you can spot it on a 6 hour to 12 hour. But when the volatility is high, you're looking for a macro directional move. You want to spot it on the 3D or higher. So, but let's say price action dump, something like that. Okay, so on the time frame doesn't matter. If you get a flat correction on the 6 hour, you look for a 6 hour crossover on your MACD right there, because your MACD will do something like that, and then later on it's going to cross down. So you look for the cross down to a spot your the end of the trend. Sometimes you don't know. Once again, it could be a what a an expanded flat, meaning like this guy could do something like that. So that's why you don't know if it is going to be regular, right, or expanded. Okay, so sometimes it can even do something like that, right? Let's say just do a small one sometimes, but your MACD will tell you, the trend. It's not going to tell you like 100%, right? But it is going to give you 80 to 90% confident level your trend is over. Okay, so if you go back to AVAX, that is it right here. But you can't see it on the weekly. You see what I'm saying? You see everything that's happening right here, right? That curvature right there, that's what you spot on the 3D right there. That's what you spot on the 3D right there. And at the same time, you can see right here on the 3D. That's why I keep saying whenever we break below the 3D 21 and might be cross negative, and after price action try to pump back up above the 21 EMA, and MACD refuses to cross bullish. That's a continuation pattern to the downside. That's why we talk about Luna. Okay, Luna near, right? I think Luna near. That's the only two I can remember as of now on top of my head, right? But Solana, yeah, Solana, something like that. Okay, but going back to AVAX, the 3D was spot on. So stay with the directional move. The directional move will basically give you the best clean setup. Whenever you get a bullish setup, remember you still got a percentage of a whenever you get a bearish setup, you got a percentage of a bullish setup. What makes a difference is like the direction. If for instance this is, you could call this like a triple bottom right there. Okay, for a bull it is a triple bottom, right? It is a triple bottom. For those of you guys don't care, like let's say you don't care about like a for any indicators. So for people who don't care about indicators, right, they're going to be, I'm making the video long now. So they're going to be calling it a triple bottom, and they're going to be like, we're going to the moon. Yes, it is a triple bottom. You don't care about indicators, it is a triple bottom. Okay, and you could be calling for what, a double tap to create a channel. Yes, that's correct. If no one is saying that's wrong, but for someone using these indicators, you could basically rely on it to give you an edge. Okay, it doesn't mean you're going to be always right, because this guy can still do something like that, as I just said, right? It could create a bigger flat correction right here, and create a small left. It's left, right, left or right. I think it's left. Okay, left shoulder. Okay, left shoulder, small ugly left shoulder, and a double top, double bottom. But your double top, double bottom, you're going to be using it like in a different time frame, maybe like on a weekly, right? That way, yeah, you're not going to be caring about this noise. Okay, but the direction, once again, the direction is the most important, and MACD is pointing down. So MACD is not saying like we will do something like that, create a flat correction to the upside like that. Okay, if I have time, I will make a. I mean, I have time. Sometimes I just got to be in the right mood to talk about certain stuff like this. You know what I mean about the right mood? Like you got to get the energy right to talk about certain things. If you don't have the energy, you might not be able to explain it properly. All right. So, all right, guys. Hopefully, it's clear, clean, and ready to go. All right. Thanks a lot for watching.